Hello and good evening, everybody. Welcome. Since we're coming close to the Civ give, we're gonna start having this overlay on for the donations of that charity towards the gamers outreach. We have a high goal to reach this year, and hopefully we're gonna get past the halfway mark before the actual event. As you can see on top over there, I do have the links, the QR code. If it makes it easier, I do want to say, if you do want to, of course, donate to another streamer that is part of the Civ give, just exclamation mark Civ give in the Twitch chat, and you're gonna get the link to the website, to the Civ Show website, and of course all of the captains over there with their links. I do also want to say good evening, everybody. We do have tonight a training game going on, and it will be Team 2 going against Last Day Company. Both of these teams are relatively new. We do have Last Day Company that have been growing in the Civ6 squadrons for a year now, and they have grown from Division 3 to Division 1 at this point in time. Team 2 actually is undefeated, made up of players that are very good coming from other teams, and in the CPL Premier League they managed to get a 0 score on the losses. They do have 8 wins till now. I do want to say this is going to be a training game, so they're going to probably experiment with a few of their strategies. We're going to see something new. Maybe they're going to try a map that they're not as comfortable as they are on other maps, and we do need to take a look who are the names here. We do have Malm with Killayad, with Xpli and SunBro showing up today for Last Day Company. Malm is also a new addition to Last Day Company. He's been with them for this season of the Civ6 squadrons. Strokezy on the other side with Fkdn, Daniel, Nyreen, and General showing up tonight for Team 2. We do need to see how they're gonna pick. Oh, they already went through the draft. Never mind. They actually did the draft. I have no idea where, because to be honest, I was looking at this and it was not this. It is what it is. So, anyway, I do want to say hello, everybody. Thank you so much, Boria. Much appreciated, sir.
Borea1 retained his knighthood for 23 months.
Oh my god, thank you so much for the 23 months, sir. Much appreciated. Beasley also, good evening, sir, and welcome. Thank you so much for the sub over there, for the sub, the amazing mode. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Star Spanky, bună seara, domnule, și bine ai venit. Onyx Rix 69, good evening, sir. I do see King Shi Unifier over here, hype. Let's actually see, did they pick it? Yeah, they did. We got 2 Chinas on one sim. We do have Zetian and the General going for the King Shi over here, with Nyreen going for Caesar, and then Strokezy on Oromos. Like, what is going on? I'm gonna go crazy. On the other side, we got SunBro with Babylon. We got Killayad on Canada. We got Xpli on Scythia, and Malm with Vietnam. Are we going crazy, boys? What is this? Xdas also, good evening, sir. Hours 2 minutes. Good evening, sir, and thank you so much for the follow. We should add an it is what it is counter for night streams on Civ. Yes. Does anybody know how to do that, by the way? Oh my god, I should actually get a command going, right? To redeem by points, so you can add. Anyway, thank you so much, by the way, Anonymous Gifter, for the 5 gifted subs. Welcome, sir. It's Myfire. We got Duster Stars, Spiky Bob, Arwart 11, and Sian Holidays, Slay Holidays, or something. Hello, sirs, and welcome to the round table. The Beasley, I did say thank you so much for your prime. Old Triangle, good evening, sir, and thank you again so much for your prime. 24 months, unbelievable. Thank you, sir. Nemesis, good evening, sir, and welcome. I do also notice Macanagam, good evening, sir, and thank you so much for the follow. Kuiper, hello there, sir. What is this map? Is this a Pangea? This must be a Pangea. Give me a second so I can actually set the map on the screen, and I'm gonna keep on going for that. This is a Pangea, and it is Classic Ridges. Okay. Ooh, I like this. Classic Ridges Pangea. I mean, don't mind if I do. I'm gonna put my hand in the cookie jar over there, and we're gonna have quite a bit of action tonight. I'd also notice Andy Robo, somos you a bienvenue. Toxic Brain. Big shout out to the man over there, writing first and snatching that first promotion. Thank you so much, sir. Also, hello there, YouTube. Good evening, Papas. Good evening, Fiona Hohenheimer. Hello there, sirs, and welcome. Also, if anybody's over there, and I do believe some of you are, how do you call that? Lurking, I believe it is. Good evening, sirs and ma'ams, and I do hope you're going to have a good time with me tonight on the stream. Riz Bram, hello there, sir, and welcome. Let's see how this is going to shape up over here. We do have Babylon actually to talk about to the northwest side of this this map and looking at the text that I have to write here really quickly, Pangea SR, there we go. No, it's CR, right? It's classic ridges. Nash9, good evening, sir, and welcome. He should have an It Is What It Is t-shirt. Yes, I should actually have an It Is What It Is t-shirt. Oh man. Anyway, let's go through this and we're gonna chat a little bit after the beginning of the game. So we do need to take a look at their options here. We do have Babylon with his 2-2 base. He does have his 3-1 ship to the southeast to get that extra food. He could have had an opportunity to go for the marble tile. He did not use it for that extra culture and of course the amenity that he would have gotten from the beginning. Actually, not bad settles to the south and to the north. He does have quite a bit of territory with some city states to the southeast and the mountains to protect him from the elements. We do have right behind those mountains actually China. This is one of the Chinas, and this is whom from the Chinas? This is Fkdn and this is Zetian over here showing up. So okay, so Fez might be a point of contention between them, and we're gonna need to see if anybody's in the south. No. So okay, China over here will have to make a decision. He has Nyreen to the northeast, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna want to expand northwest so he can actually get in closer to Fez, and of course not actually bother that much Julius Caesar to the northeast. Now we do have also Shendu benefiting from an extra culture point from a silk tile. Looks like he's gonna have the extra food coming from the fishes, and I do like his strategics over here. Not really a fan of the land of the south over here. Definitely could settle a marble tile or even that iron tile and try to get something here, but still not a big fan of it. I'm pretty sure he's gonna want the chops over here to the northwest, also to the northeast. At least one settle will be put down. A good settle here also, well, not a lot of cities. Like looking at this, he probably can fit like 6-7 cities, and then he's gonna need to somehow explode out, and I would imagine actually he's gonna explode out towards Babylon. You know, kind of makes sense, right? You do want to take over already built cities, like, you know, cheap version. Let's go. We do have Rome here with Julius Caesar, of course, being played today, and looks like a scout in 3 turns is gonna get out of that city center, fully trained to handle the elements. We do have also him with a possible settle on the silk tile on the east, where he's gonna get that extra culture point, and I do see he has Scythia also to the east side. Might not be the best interaction between them, with of course Xpli's extra bonus of +5 when he's dealing with damage to wounded units, and also the heal ability on Scythia after he deals the final blow. You can imagine it is quite tough to handle. We do have to the south also Xi'an. General is gonna be here with King Shi Unifier that might actually do quite a bit of damage here. Also a 2 versus 1 situation. Looks like Xpli might be on the receiving side of all of this damage from his opponents here, his 2 opponents to the west. He's also, by the looks of it, the one that's gonna need to protect Canada. Canada is to the southeast, and Killayad is gonna have Gobustanus Maximus over here. Okay, I mean, yeah, not a lot of food, but I'm pretty sure Killayad is gonna be first of all so happy to settle that. And looking at the, oh my god, yes, the national park later on in the game. Let's go. And we do have him with a few mountains to the northeast, and also he's gonna have Vietnam over here, man, that's also gonna be probably free simming. No, oh no, Strokezy showing up to the northeast of Scythia. Looks like it's gonna be a oh my god, a 3-way attack against Scythia. I mean, this is one of those moments, guys, when we need to start sharing memes on the screen, but I don't want to put memes of the screen like that, but you know what I mean? Oh my god, man. Scythia, I don't know. I mean, yes, he might actually, how to say, he might actually manage to eat all of them, but I doubt it. I seriously doubt it. Civ Gift 2023, there we go, and Sasu. Yes, I did actually start the stream with a little bit of information about the Civ Gift team. We do have quite a few captains over there, 10 captains if my memory serves me right. McQueenzel, good evening, sir. What are Caesar's bonuses? He actually gets a unit every time he settles a city, and he does get gold whenever he conquers a city. And so 300 gold when you conquer a city for the first time, increasing to 500 gold after researching metal casting, and 700 gold after steel. You can imagine this is gonna be a lot of gold late game. When targeting barbarians, you do receive +5 for combat strength, and you do receive a free melee unit each time you found a non-capital city and in your capital after researching code of laws. There are quite a few Yeah, also gain an extra wildcard policy slot over here when capturing and retaining at least one city founded by a major civilization. You can imagine this is going to be quite a bit of a military over here. From the beginning of the game on Nyreen, if he does manage to get the iron for his units to upgrade, and of course the gold for his units to upgrade, we might actually see a fast attack on Scythia, even though I seriously doubt it. Fast attacks usually in the form of Rome do come with horses, and I'm pretty sure he's not going to be that happy going for horses. Yeah, I don't think these are BBG bonuses. This should be. I mean, this Bram. Good evening, sir. BBG add 100% experience bonus and free warrior of code of laws. Yes, basically. Yes, there we go. Bartolomeo also was you. Bienvenue. Thank you so much for explaining over there. The 50% build of aqueduct. Well, that's the bath basically. Trade post in all cities. That's also Rome's side. Also, Scythia without horses equals pre-map plus. I mean, he has horses. What? Oh, look, he has one tiny horse over here. Oh my god, look, there's so many horses there on this tile. I think those, look the difference. Look how many horses we have over here, and look how few horses we have over here. Like, what happened with this? What did you feed these horses, man? We do have it, of course, 3 tiles out from Pokrofa, and that's going to be quite expensive on both sides. I'm pretty sure he's going to want to settle a city much closer to both of those strategic resources, so he could benefit from that. I also don't really like the position of the capital, but I guess it doesn't matter that much at the moment, especially when he has enemies coming from all sides against him. Also, the Natural Wonder north of Rome looks really cool. This Namid Sand Sea, how did it actually spawn on the coast? How did this spawn on the coast? Wow. I mean, did the game actually mistake the name and said it's actually a sea? It's not a sea, guys. It's not a sea. Somebody should actually message the AI, make a support ticket, you know? The Namid sea is not a sea. It's a sand. Yeah, sand on the coast. Makes sense, right? Sand on the coast. Now it's turned into a beach. Yes. I do agree with the Beasley. Now it actually turned into a beach. It is what it is. I mean, you're gonna sit over there on these dunes, and you're gonna get sunburns. You know, it is what it is. Such is life. Triple value seaside resorts. Yeah. Let's see if they're gonna get to meet each other, because we turned night and we don't. To be honest, we're going into this without actually knowing if they're gonna have remap tokens or not. Is this the map, or are they gonna have remap tokens or not? Because I mean, you know, it's a training game. You might want to train for all possibilities, including not having the best map that you could have. And of course, I do have to say over here, Scythia between 3 opponents, he only probably met one. Xpli is trying to scout out his territory here. He did not meet yet Ethiopia from the north, and I do see he's one turn away from looking. Oh my god, he's one turn out from actually discovering an Ethiopian warrior. And on the west side, he does have Nyreen here, Julius Caesar. He doesn't know. He doesn't know that he has 3 opponents just bearing down on him, and especially after King Shi Unifier got the info to his teammates, they're like, oh my god, they started to drool all over there. We're gonna feast on some Scythian cities today, especially Julius Caesar. Can you imagine how much gold he's gonna get there? It's unbelievable. Rafifi, bonsoir, monsieur, bienvenue. Long time no see indeed for Unifier. The names on the river. Names of the river, let's see. Songhua River. Isn't this a Chinese river? This must be China, right? So yeah, that doesn't really say much about Rome here. What is this river? Volga. This is the Volga. Okay. I think the Volga is closer. Wait, isn't the Volga actually somewhere northeast of, like east of Europe or something? Where's the Volga? Oh, we got a donation. Wait a second, I heard the ping. Hello, sir. Thank you so much for the $10 for the Gamers Outreach. Much appreciated, sir. You're putting us one step closer to that goal. Thank you so much. Can't wait to actually see those smiles on the kid faces, man. Unbelievable. You guys have seen Gamers Outreach, how to say, thing over there. Oh, that's amazing. You gotta check them out, man. The equipment they're gonna give them. We do have the remap going on, and it looks like both teams expended the remap tokens right here. We are gonna have a quick remap, and I gotta say, I totally forgot to put the remap prediction on. I'm so sorry. Désolé. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. You know, sometimes I do forget. I got caught up with this. I didn't. Anyway, it is what it is. Who knows the geography has a good advantage. Volga is Russian. Yeah, that's what I was remembering. So it's Eastern. So that's maybe Scythian. Okay. Bartolome is saying he predicts one. Well, I guess it is what it is. You got it. You got it. Bartolome got it. I mean, he was the only one who predicted. Look at that. He actually was cutting everybody off over there. He got in front and voted. Let's go. Okay, so we're loading into the next map. We're not going to have a remap token anymore. This actually gives me a moment to talk a little bit about the Civ I do want to put it up on the screen so everybody can see what I'm going to talk about here, since we do have a few minutes. So what is the Civ? The Civ is an annual charity event hosted by the Civ Show, which we've seen actually and also participated for like 3 editions now, I believe, that features some of the top civilization content creators coming together to celebrate civilization. The Civ 2023 crew is aiming to raise $50,000 for gamers outreach. 10 captains will lead their team of 4 through a weekend of events and activities. Teams can earn medals throughout the weekend to help their captain in the main event on December 17th. I believe it's actually a team of 2, but of 3 actually, not 4. But anyway, I guess it is what it is. Now, looking for us to sponsor the event, of course, you can actually click on this link and give a message to the Civ Show if you are interested in that. Who are the streamers on the team? I don't know if I can share yet who is on my team. I don't have streamers. Oh, I guess no, I do have streamers on my team. No. We got streamers on my team. We got streaming. We got to stream it. I don't know if I can share the information. Anyway, we do have the team captains here displayed and revealed to the world. We're gonna have Bustios. We got Lumbego, we got us, OnSpotTV, let's go. We got the Raising Zozo, we got the Sassy Gamer Lady, the Game Mechanic, Van Bradley, Wide and Nerdy TV, Borderline. Look who showed up there, man. We got Borderline in the game, in the Civ gift. And we do have also Ursa Ryan. Cool Whip and Ethan, good evening, sir. And the teams of 3, I think teams are announced. Okay, thank you so much, Ethan, for pointing that out. I guess I didn't see it. I do know I do know my members, but I don't know exactly when I can share the information. And yes, I don't know exactly what happened with Potato. I think he was quite busy or something. Didn't he have the Jingle Jam also to do? I'm pretty sure he was a bit, how to say, on the fence of getting in too many charity events. It is what it is. Anyway, in the meantime, let's actually take a look on the map, and we're going to come back to also, I do want to share you some other things over there, maybe even give you a sneak peek in what's going to happen with the YouTube video. Anyway, Xian here is coming up with a scout in 3 turns, and it does seem like King Shi Unifier, the general, is going to have so much territory to expand into. He's also going to have the big Oromo brother here, Strokezy, to his east side. But I gotta say, this doesn't look like he's going to be that happy about it. He's going to be simming. I mean, King Shi Unifier simming, not the worst thing in the game, but you might want to have him somewhere else. We do have Addis Ababa coming up here with his 2-2 base. He's getting a scout out in 3. Wait, so I don't make a mistake. King Shi Unifier is not the Wonder one, right? Mandate of Heaven is the Wonder one. Unifier is the one with converting barbarians. Okay, I'm not making a mistake. He's the one with encampments, with great writer points, and so on and so forth. You don't really want to see him simming, you know? Like, definitely you would prefer to have other nations here instead of him. We do have Addis Ababa with a few resources that he could relatively easily improve here, and he's gonna get that extra faith per turn. We do have him also with the 2-2 base. There was a change on Ethiopia to make it a little bit flexible on other maps than, of course, Highlands. Now, if you do settle the hills as you settle the amenities, it's kind of the same thing, or I should say luxury resources, right? You're still gonna get that extra bonus of how to say, of science and culture from the faith. Maybe move to above your video, getting move QR code so we can see the chat. Yeah, it actually below that it should be people donating, but yeah, sure, I can move that. Sorry. Wait, I need to open up the thing that controlled the thing. If I put it here, for example. Okay, I know what to do. So I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna put this here. And it should save changes. Let's see if it changed. Let's see. Give me a second. I'm doing this relatively blindly. I'm just, let me see. Wow, it didn't change. Okay. What? Why did it not change? Oh my god. Okay, give me a second. I'm so sorry. We're gonna watch Strokezy actually getting his units out while I do figure this out really quickly. I guess it didn't change. I don't know what's going on there. Boop, 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 boop. Let me. Anyway, this is like I need to use like their website to save the changes and then get the things going. And I'm not sure exactly why it's not updating as usual. It might be something like a buffer or something. Anyway, I'm gonna try it again, and if not, I'm gonna let it like that until the next one. I'm sorry, I can't really spend like a lot of time on these. Don't want to keep the game up. One sec. No, this definitely is the one. Okay, I'm gonna do something else then. I'm gonna delete it and put it up again. Browser, save, give 2023. When you know, when in doubt, you actually need to start it up again. Okay, there we go. There we go. Is better like this? Is it better like this? It feels like better like this, right? Wow. Not the okay. Okay, there we go. Anyway, they did one and both teams used all votes. Yes, we're past the remap votes over here, and seems like I found a trick over there what to do with the browser to actually force it to refresh. I just need to add it as a new layer. I did also notice to the southwest we do have Shendu here, and with the war declaration has been sent, we do already have some aggression being done over here between Malm and Nyreen. By the looks of it, Malm is trying to bully one of Nyreen's scouts into submission, and he's pushing him back into a corner. We're gonna need to see if Nyreen is gonna put the dog of war over here, or is it the cat of war? Is it the dog or a cat? What do we have? Scout cats or no? I guess it is what it is. Yeah, looking back at King Shi Unifier, I did forget to actually mention those strategic resources. He does have available iron to the west side, and I do see an iron horses to the west side in the second ring, and I do see an iron tile in the second ring in the south, as well as other tiles over here in the next cities. He's gonna have multiple horses around his city, and also a very good economic trade line that he can actually build with Zetian China. The same can be said about Zetian. You don't really want to have him simming. You don't want to have him benefiting from those spies in some way or another, and it looks like they actually will have we're gonna have a east versus west a little bit with a mix, a bit of a mix in the middle. Julius Caesar is gonna be over here next to Malm, and he's gonna have all of this northern territory to try to adapt to, while SunBro is gonna be into the southeast of Fez. Yeah, looking at Addis Ababa, he's also gonna have his iron tile in 3 rings out to the north. The same can be said about the horses, but they are on the east side here, and I guess that he's probably gonna need to put another city here, because otherwise it's gonna be quite expensive to buy these 3 rings out tiles. Look also on Zetian, we got Shendu getting out a settler in 2 turns, and I do see he's gonna have a few cities to settle, but with fresh water. But to be honest, it looks like he cannot avoid the coast. He's gonna need to put some coastal cities. I do have to say this is not connected from the west to the east, so if he does put cities on the east and he does get into a fight with somebody, he can't really help it. There is a possibility to make a canal over here right next to the warrior of general, and I'm pretty sure China is gonna need to put cities over here. Definitely this sugar tile is winking at me a little bit. We do have Shendu also with available horses to the west side in the first ring. He does have his iron in the third ring to the southeast, and unfortunately it is again quite expensive. He's probably gonna need to send a city there. Not a bad city actually, with the wine tiles and of course the sheep tiles. He can definitely work those 1-3s also, and maybe, I don't know, maybe at some point put the pyramids over here. He has the perfect tiles to put the pyramid and the Petra, and that's it, you know, make this city great. Now we do have him also with just a few scattered mountains, not a lot of adjacency on the coast from reef tiles, but he does have some, what I should say, one. He has one. I mean, I guess this is gonna be a good one, like this +4 between the geothermals. And looking at the continent split over here, it looks like we do have 3 members of Team 2 on a single continent, which is not going to be ideal at all. We do have Rome on a continent split by the looks of it, and Addis Ababa can definitely expand to the southeast and try to get his foot on the door here in the Baltica continent. Looking at Babylon, we do have him with a settler in 2 turns coming out from that city center. A lot more 2-2s around his city than we've seen before in other nations, and I do see he does have the Dead Sea to the west side to try to settle. Not that bad actually. He's gonna get there very quickly because he does have flat tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4 turns to settle on the Dead Sea, benefiting from the food, getting that culture, getting that faith pattern from there. And we do have also another city here as a tobacco city. Not bad, not bad. Anyway, Babylon is probably going to want to get his Palgums. He does want his rivers, and we do need to see what kind of pantheon did he get over here. What did he get? Fertility rights is a pantheon. He's going to want to get the food points extra on these wheat tiles, on the rice tiles, on also on the cattle tiles. You can see already he got an extra point here. Now, Babylon does also benefit from an iron tile in the 3rd ring. Same can be said about the horses, and he has the same problem. Actually, we see 3 members of Team 2 will have a serious issue getting their strategic resources. This is a problem. We do have also Rome getting pushed, and Malm did not stop at the scout, went forward, killed the scout and got in. Well, I guess, I don't know if he killed the scout because there's another one sniffing around here, but there we go. Nyreen did get a slinger out, and he's trying to push back the warrior of Vietnam, pushing him back over the river next to the mountains. And now we're gonna need to see this David versus Goliath type of fighting over here between the slinger and of course the big muscly warrior. We do have Rome also sending his first settler on a backstage towards the northwest, where he is trying to train another settler here. He's gonna get a few 2-2s to work, and I do see he got a builder, so he can improve these tiles and make him a little bit better when it comes to the production. He can definitely settle cities to the southeast and remain on the coast without that many issues. We don't have Babylon on the coast, even though he could try to settle a city there. Looking at Rome also, he's gonna get his iron tile in the 3rd ring. That's actually the best campus that he has around his city. Is not a good, not the, I would say, not the best thing that you can have here, unfortunately. We do have him also with a few geothermals that he's, I should say, a few reef tiles that he's gonna get some bonuses from. And the gods smile upon Rome today. Julius Caesar is gonna get a bit of help from a very excited volcano. It looks like he considered it is time to spew some lava all over this territory, get that organic soil improved with the fertility, and help out Nyreen deal with the threat of Malm. I told you, man, you know, it's David. We got David over here getting help. Let me actually switch my screen to also see the chats and turn off Discord, because we're gonna come back to Discord anyway. I do want to make sure there we go, everything is good and I can keep up with chat and your questions and everything. That volcano, yeah, settler, let's explode. Exactly, like I don't know how it happens, but it is unbelievable. I'm pretty sure they actually introduced some sneaky code somewhere that actually makes these volcanoes explode whenever something is happening next to them. Now we do have to take a look also on Rome, on Vietnam. He does have his second city to the southwest of Thang Long. I do see he's getting his settler in 3 turns, and he does have Wonder here to the east side, which he could easily settle. A lot of rainforest and forest to put his districts down, and we do need to see how he's gonna try to get his setup going for his thuns actually. We got the bronze working opened up in 3 turns from Malm. He's gonna be quite happy to get those units going towards Nyreen as soon as he can. And also want to see his strategic resources. Looks like his iron tile is going to be to the northwest of Thang Long in the first ring, and he does have horses somewhere in, okay, there we go, in between the cities. It's going to be cheap to get them from both cities. Did he even get animal husbandry? I'm not sure if he got animal husbandry, to be honest. I do see him going for bronze working, and I doubt that he had time to do animal husbandry. But anyway, it might happen. It might have been. We do need to take a look also in the south. Did we take a look at Babylon? Yes, we did take a look at Babylon with a big fertility rise there. We got City Patreon goddess Scythia. Again, not the best thing that you want in mind, but I gotta say, Scythia over here is gonna have the ability to go on the seas against Chengdu, against China here with Zetian, and I'm pretty sure he might get the opportunity later on in the game to nuke China if he does manage to win the seas. And there is a very very big thing here. They're gonna have an economic bloodline over here between Pokrovka and Halifax and Ottawa. I'm pretty sure a lot of gold will pass through these shores over here from the north to the south, and also I'm pretty sure Canada is gonna be able to get a fleet out. By the looks of this, we do have Xpli putting down his Kurgan, so he did manage to get the Pantheon quite quickly with the City Patreon goddess. 40% of the first district, or I guess 40% production towards the first district of his choosing in a new city. We do have him getting a builder out from Pokrovka, and he did, of course, already did get the craftsmanship boost. But I mean, another builder doesn't hurt. He does actually have a few more kurgans to place, but oh my god, this is such a troll over here with the cattle tiles right next to these ones. Anyway, to be honest, he doesn't really have very good kurgans. I wanted to say, but he doesn't have really good. I wanted to say otherwise, but he doesn't have that many good ones. Anyway, let's actually take a look at the last one here. We got Canada with Ottawa moving to the west side. He already got 2 deers improved, and I do see he doesn't have a third one to improve his horses, got his sheep for that extra food, and his third city is gonna move on here. I see 4-1 on the wheat tile, so he gets all of that food, and of course works the 1-3s afterwards, and we're going to need to see him also get some builders over there, and of course improve those hills with mines, because these naked hills don't really make up for the lost production. And we do have Bandar Brunei also as a possible city takeover here. He does have a continent split, so the longer he actually extends to the west side, he's going to get more amenities from the other continent, Pangea. Yeah, also, let's see what chat is doing. Settlers excite volcanoes, common knowledge. Yeah, exactly, Halosar, exactly. Vietnam diamond tile near Wonder is amazing. Diamond tile near Wonder, this one, yes. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's gonna want to settle the 1-2 for the fresh food, for the fresh water, and of course improve these tiles. These are gonna be quite good for him. We do have him actually. Okay, guys, I think it's time for a prediction. Because I'm pretty sure you guys see what I see. Did Malm scout Sri Pada? Yes? No? Let's go. Wait, submission period. Oh, 1 second. Submission period. Let's go for 1 minute. So let's see who's gonna be the faster pointer in the west over here. Faster pointer on the stream. Let's go, guys. Put the points in. Let's go. We got 1 minute. We got a few seconds. Put the points in. Chat is already saying no, he didn't do it. He did not do it. And okay, I see actually a mixed opinion over here. Looks like somebody's starting to drop serious points in the no option, while you guys are still voting on the yes with a few tens, a few dozens. Okay. Anyway, in the meantime, Nyreen does seem like he did improve that tile of force next to Puteoli, and he did get all of these tiles next to the volcano. He will get the iron much easier like that, and he has his third settler to move somewhere. I'm actually quite curious if he's gonna go for this copper tile over here, which I think by the looks of it should be the best choice. Now we do have an answer. We got an answer. A few seconds to go. Oh my god, somebody just dropped 84,000 points on the no option. It's the time, guys. This is the moment. We need to see if Malm did discover Sri Pada. Sri Pada or Sri Pada? Anyway, I'm clicking on Malm. Dun, da, da, da. Oh my god, 80,000 points. Who are the lucky ones, man? Who are the lucky ones? He did actually scout Sri Pada, but chose not to go for it, so he doesn't actually disrupt his Than and of course district placement over here. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. It happens, man. It happens. Let me actually finish the prediction over here, and we're gonna put up the prediction for who's gonna win. The most expensive one, the Rim 6-6. Yes, the most expensive one, man. Anyway, it doesn't seem like anything is happening in the chat, by the way. There's like nothing happening in the chat. Anyway, let me actually take a look, a quick pick if anybody got any more pantheons here. It looks like no, but China is gonna figure out about this these peninsulas to the west side of the other China. Fkdn, his ally, is putting down his encampments, and I do not see a pantheon yet. Neither do I see one from Strokezy from Ethiopia. He's getting down his holy sites, and yes, I do see his shrines for the extra faith. We do have some deers improved, and of course this sheep tile here, the extra faith coming from both of them. He should be there. What is he? He's one turn away from getting it. And of course, yes, China scout coming here. He's just waving by that builder, and we will need to see if he's actually going to get to use that scout offensively at any point. Now we do have also Babylon with fertility rights moving to the west. He did discover the Dead Sea, but I'm actually quite curious if he's going to go and settle it. He could actually definitely get that sheep tile for the settle and get so many other tiles to work there, and of course liberating this tobacco tile for another settle, because why not? It's still much better to actually go for the east side, north side than it is for this over here, but this is not bad. I do not believe this is bad. Multiple 2-2s, 1-3s. He has his extra food from the sheep, Dead Sea tiles, extra era square, also horses to use. Not that bad. Now let's actually take a look at Vietnam. He got his God of the Forge going, so Vietnam is definitely gonna look at the production here and try to take out Nyreen. Now we do have to see if Rome is gonna try to pick up something like initiation rights. That's usually one of the pantheons that are getting picked on the war front like this. Nyreen is actually not going for the copper. He's going for this somewhere. Is he actually gonna want to settle the 1-1 on the river bend, or is he gonna go over on the other 1-1? Because oh my god, okay, I feel like that is dangerous. That is very dangerous to go across the river like this. Anyway, now looking at the city states, we do have Chinguetti with La Venta. Of course, Chinguetti is gonna be the bomb for Ethiopia. Johannesburg is also gonna be with Mexico City and Buenos Aires giving the industrial bonuses. We got Rapa Nui, Namadol, and Kumasi for the culture. Fez with Geneva will be the ones providing the science bonus, and I do see Granada will be the ones for military. Bandar Brunei, the only one for trade here. Interesting. Rome will fall, and that's what you think. Okay. Hard fork will whip. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Oh my god. Divisely saying I wasn't sure because I didn't know which color Vietnam was. Oh, I see. Let me actually put up the team labels on the screen here, so we do know who's who. Bit unfortunate that we'll see. We're gonna need to mix around a little bit. Give me a second. Team 2. So we got team 2 here. And then I'll put this, and then how do I do this? Oh, I see. This actually needs to be a little bit lower. Give me a second, just going through this. Okay, there we go. So I think the only way that I can do this if I place it here. Oh no! Oh my god, I made it big and it's bad. Okay, I place it here. The only thing and the other one I need to place in the middle also. I don't think I can do it somehow else. Anyway, adapting to what's going on here. Oh, that's too big. That's too big. Woo! There we go. There we go. Anyway, 2D shack, not D shack. It is this is LSC, right? 2 LSC, 2 state companies, I guess. Also Tedora, hello there sir and welcome. Is it possible to minimize by a little bit of top or move it to the other side? Not right now, I'm sorry, but you can't really use any information from the top part of the screen anyway, as in these stats over here on the top left part are totally useless from a spectator perspective. Take a look over here. You're gonna see the stats of the players. We're gonna follow the action, and we're gonna also bounce around and see the resources and so on and so forth during the game. Also, you can watch it on YouTube without the banner, the current turn, the missing information. the current turn, it's 22, 10, 22. I mean, it is what it is. Anyway, now we do have to take a look how Malm is going to approach this. He did manage to get his 3 tons going, and I do see he's putting down some campuses next to them, so he gets the science alongside those culture points from the Penbrush and Voice he's going to get. We do need to see him also improve his strategic resources. Did not get a builder to get that horse done. I do notice he's going for a 4th and the 5th settler quite quickly, while we do have also a 4th city from Nyreen. He's getting some builders and of course new monuments over here in Kume. New monuments in Kume, yeah. Now we do have Babylon also getting his 3 upgrades going, finally going for his Mercury tiles to get some amenities, and I do see he did not go for the Dead Sea. He did put the city next to the mountains, and is getting some 1-3s with a 3-1 wheat tile to use. He put his 2 Sapung Kipidums to stop any kind of Ethiopian scouting from the north. Strokezy is actually gonna need to walk all the way to the west to get in here. Chingweti, by the way, is, where is Chingweti? Is to the northeast of Vietnam. He does have a possibility to go against the city center. Nyreen did discover it, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna have Ethiopia try to take it over really quickly. That's gonna be a lot of good stuff on Strokezy over here. We do have him with the holy sites also getting out from Harar, Dairdawa, also getting his shrines out for the extra faith per turn. Now he's just on 13, but we're turn 23, and he still has 8 turns to go until the next golden age for his monumentality. We do have also Xpli starting his traders. It looks like he's gonna choose to go internals for the moment, while there is a level 2 Julius Caesar scout to the west of Pazeri. He's gonna deal with that scout quite easily. Hello, Brutal Army. Hello there, sir. Stream is by. Okay. Too legit to quit. Woo! Yeah, there we go. I mean, and Sasu knows his bangers. Yeah. We do have also a city on the coast from Xpli to the south that will allow him to create the pathways towards his ally over here, Canada. While Canada is getting his holy site prayer projects going, it looks like he's gonna go religious here. Earth Goddess is a pantheon. He's gonna want to get that faith generated, 15 faith a turn, and of course that's also gonna open up Chingweti for him. We do need to see what kind of religions are they're gonna pick on either side, since it does seem like he's just at the same time as Ethiopia on these points. 15-15 tied right now for a great profit. We do have, of course, a possible feed the world here for Canada. He does need, or does he need food? I don't think he actually needs that much food, right? This is Canada. He can farm the tundra. He can literally farm the tundra. Anyway. Yeah, they're also going to have the single gold city state right next to them. And if they do take this out, no more advantages. No more advantages for anybody. Anyway, we got the settlers getting out of Vietnam, and I do see bigger and bigger military from Nyreen. Of course, he's getting those free warriors out of his cities and moving them to the southeast. Already got 4, getting a 5th settler from Rome, and a 5th settler from Rome, and a 4th one from Puteoli. Also creating a pathway towards Johannesburg, towards the southwest, where he, Nyreen is going to put that money in. Looking at this, looks like Strokezy did go for the 2 back settles. Neither of his cities are actually placed towards the southeast. Not that I can blame him, because yeah, that's, you know, not that good of a territory. He also has the opportunity to try to go coastal, and of course set up coastal trade routes with Rome in the northern seas. Nobody's actually going to interact with this for some time until Scythia is going to get a navy. And of course this you see how much Scythia needs to do in this game. We thought he's actually like front backline, he's gonna do simming, but actually he needs to do warring, but he does need to actually figure it out. We're gonna need to see when he's gonna figure it out. Also, generally only 1 player on the team goes for religion. Is that correct? Yes and no. It kind of depends on their civilization makeup. You don't really want that many religious civilizations, because they usually don't make gold, and you cannot afford to take more civilizations with religion because of that reason. You're gonna run out of funds to upgrade your armies and so on. But there is of course an asterisk here. I gotta say, there are civilizations, and you can play somehow with that faith, with different religions and so on, that would actually make sense, especially if you do manage to get something like Mali on your team, Portugal on your team, and so on. Some amazing gold generator over there. We did see that discussion between if Tokugawa is good or Arabia is good. Both of them actually usually do have problems, but yeah, they're good. Situation, they're good. It's just in Timors they're not, especially Tokugawa is not preferred because it is kind of a standalone nation. You can't trade with an ally, and those points that you get from your alliances and so on do matter quite a bit, not only for you but also for your team. Depends heavily on Civ choice. Too many people going holy sites set you behind, but then you have causes where you have someone like a Basil on your team where handing them a holy site conversion for +2 combat power could be worth it. Yes, there we go. Toxic Brain is also making a good point there, and a good Byzantium strategy there. We do have also Unifier finishing up his 3 encampments and getting his barracks in. I do see he's getting a 4th city out from Xi'an in 2 turns, in 1 turn actually, and I would imagine he's going to get one from Tai 1 as well. He did put it next to some 2-3-1 tiles, and he still has a lot of jobs to go for. I'm pretty sure at the moment he just wants to upgrade tiles. I gotta say I'm a bit surprised of him actually improving the stones, not cutting the stones. We've had the discussion. Who is it that said, I'm a simple man, I see stone, I chop stone? Those are like some words to live by, right? We do have China also getting his marble tile improved. We got harbors in Chengdu, in Longxi, in Chengdu, and yes, he's gonna start getting that economy going. Still no Pantheon from him yet, and looking at Fkdn, he's making 1 faith a turn, but he still needs 5 turns to go until he acquires 12 points for his Pantheon. We do have Strokezy on 16 faith, Killayad here already on 35 faith a turn. This is quite big for him, and of course he did manage to get the religion going. Confucianism, Jesuit education for the purchasing of campuses, theater square district buildings with faith, and you do get a reduction in cost for the for those buildings as well of 15%. Pilgrimage is also going to give him +2 faith for each city following the religion. He's going to be quite happy to spread his religion in Scythia, in Vietnam over here, so he gets as much faith as possible. We do need to see also Killayad's expansion. Looks like at the moment he's busy getting his moksha in Ottawa, getting a government plaza from Winnipeg, and getting some traders going. I would imagine I would have imagined he's going to want to go internals, but by the looks of it, he might actually just want to send an external and get that gold in, especially since Malm is going to require quite a bit of gold over here, and they don't actually know exactly what's going to happen with Nyreen, how aggressive he will be, how much they need to invest into a defense and so on. So he definitely will balance out those in his brain and will make a decision here. We got encampment training projects also coming up from Vietnam, since he did choose God of the Forge and did not go for God of War and Plunder. He's not getting the points in 40 stunts. He actually needs to get the general points by making projects. Also, McQueenzel, why does Canada want so much faith for nationalists and rock bands? Rock bands, Jesuit education. I don't think he's actually going to go monumentality here, but yeah, that also could be thing. Later game, actually with culture, it's much easier to get a culture victory if you have faith. Mounties, yes, Mounties are gonna be amazing. Also Ixtapa, good evening sir. Religions can also be a source of easy era score. Don't need to go heavy into holy sites, just need one to accumulate prophet points and faith to buy a couple apostles. Yes, I do have to agree with that. Also Rafifi was saying sometimes I wonder if it could be useful for a Civ in backline to do a religion with something like meditation and Jesuit education and text worship and go convert allies around and enjoy peacefully the science and the gold from your allies. Yeah, but you don't really enjoy it peacefully, right? You're gonna have to fight at some point against your opponents. Benefit from those opponents, get that return on investment, right, on the holy sites. Spoon, good evening sir and welcome. We do have Killayad, yes, sending that trader on the water. He balanced out those ideas and arrived at the conclusion that he would be better off with a little bit more gold. He's sending it directly to the capital city of Xpli here, Pokrovka. We do have also Gavron Plaza being placed in such a way that the cities of Scythia are gonna get some better campuses here next to the coast, using that reef tile for some extra adjacency, +4 and +3 here. Actually, no, it's +4 and +4 with the harbor. We do have also quite a bit more economy getting out of Xpli's empire, 8 science and 8 culture. He did choose to wait a little bit for the extra culture by getting Magnus in. Now we do have also Nyreen with a very courageous slinger going to the front line right in front of the Vietnamese Junsu general. Looks like Malm is also putting a slinger there, and this is a very interesting position over here. I wouldn't have thought he would actually go for the mountain settle. I would have thought he's even gonna go like non-freshwater to get the mountain settle. Anyway, it is what it is. He would have needed to give up on freshwater. 2 more cities coming out from Nyreen. He's getting his monuments for the extra culture, and yes, I do see he's also making a religion, making an economy here with his harbors. We do need to see when he's going to put down an encampment if he does want to be competitive when it comes to the points, because China is rolling on 6 general points a turn. Vietnam already got the general, and he's now making any points. Not even from the card, he's not making any points. Now looking at Zetian, I do see Fkdn is getting his army of builders out and also trying to get his lighthouses in his cities for those extra trade routes. Already put Yang to the northeast, and I do notice General is coming down with one of his settlers on the same ocean, so they can start trading between their empires. We do have Magnus chosen for Kingshi Unifier, while I do see Zetian chose to go for Pingala. He did not yet choose a Pantheon, but I would imagine we're almost there. We're almost there. He needs 2 more turns. Very late Pantheon from him, I gotta say. Very late Pantheon. 4th city Vietnam. He did actually get Hualu between the mountains. I'm in my mind, this city is creating how to say a short circuit. I totally get, yes, bananas over here and other tiles to work, fresh water from the river and so on, but when I see it is gonna be so easy to put this under siege and it's between the mountains, my brain just hurts. It hurts, man. It hurts. Anyway, we do have campuses from Hanglong. I do see Pingala established there for the extra science, and Malm is gonna get his own army of builders with Magnus in Hue. He's also gonna get the opportunity to chop quite a few of these tiles. Doesn't really have an economy to speak of at the moment. He's on -1, and I'm pretty sure he should actually improve a lot of his resources. With 17 science and 26 culture, looks like he's getting an advantage over Nyreen's 9 and 8 at the moment. If this advantage is gonna keep on going, we'll see. As you've seen in other games, there are different times of expansions and different times of development for the civilizations. Some go for the mid game for mid game timings, some go for late game timings, and because of that, their whole empire statistics are gonna wave a little bit differently throughout the game. We're gonna see them switch up and down during this, and we're gonna follow exactly what traces that. We got Moksha establishing in the city of Rome. He did choose to go God of the Sea for the extra production, and I do see he's getting another settler here to the south to benefit from those pearl tiles. Not bad tiles actually. These pearl tiles are making quite a bit of a splash, and it looks like the volcano decided it is time to be a little bit more excited, and he covered another 2 tiles with volcanic soil. Not to mention gave him a 441 horse tile to use. Wow. He's not doing the canal settle. Canal settle. Oh, here. No, he's not. I mean, he doesn't really need a canal settle, right? I don't think anybody's gonna hurt him in the north. I mean, I guess Puteoli could be hurt by Scythia, but that's about it. I don't think there's gonna be anything else happening here. And Zetian will need to deal with this. Like, this is the mission of Zetian. He doesn't know it yet, but he could actually get there with galleys very close to the borders of his opponent. Not close enough. He cannot pass through this one. So you see how actually the ocean, these dark tiles of the ocean are actually deep water. You can only pass them when you discover the cartography, not before. Blocked by ice, Gimpy. This one? No, it's not blocked by ice already. Yes, Puteoli probably gets killed later. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. We can generally teleport into city if under siege. Yes, it's open. It's open. It is open. Yeah, to the right, it's open. And you see, Nyreen did notice this. He knows it is open, and he knows Scythia is on the coast. We've seen that scout come from here, from the southeast of Cinguetti. If we take a look at their vision, they do know this is extremely valuable information for them. Nyreen will know that he's at some point going to get attacked at Puteoli, and he does need to figure this out. He's putting down an encampment from that city center. He's also getting a Gavaron Plaza towards Kume here, and I really hope he's not going to discover bronze. Oh my god, he's going to discover bronze before he puts down a campus, isn't he? He gonna get that iron, and oh my god, he's gonna be so sad. I can only imagine the frustration on his face when he's gonna, okay, never mind, he's going writing. He's going writing, it's fine. I think he actually asked one of his teammates, hey, can you tell me, do I have an iron here? Like, oh please, where's my iron, man? That's why I'm kind of wondering why he didn't canal settle. Okay, did they nerf Wojciech's defense at home? I think they nerfed. Didn't they put it back? Wait, I think there was at some point up and down here. So no, it's on Vietnam, right? It's the bonus on Vietnam, the one with the movement. Yeah, plus one movement for all units beginning the rainforest, plus 2 combat strength for units fighting in these tiles, double in your own territory. This is what you mean? He already knows about iron, Chelny is saying. Okay, that's good, that's good. How would he have placed the encampment without bronze? That is so true, me man. That is so true. Me Pepega. That is so true. You see, I need more coffee. I need more coffee. He already knows about iron, so he's already sad. So that's what you're saying. He's already sad. He's already frustrated. Oh my god, yes. And also, Chelny, why are you're actually oh my god, watching without audio, and he's actually watching me and judging me without audio. Can you read lips? Oh my god, he can read lips. We're in trouble. I'm in trouble. Anyway, we got campuses in Tanglong getting out for that extra science, and it does seem like Nyreen is trying to catch up with his 14 and 20, and yes, Malm with 24 and 38 is definitely ahead. Getting more campuses is going to help him also acquire the points for the scientists. Not high pay yet, but we do have Vietnam getting in those great scientist points and rolling them. I do have to say China did pass this first this next general, Hannibal Barca, and he might want to give it to Rome over here. We're going to need to see if we're going to have a few more projects from somebody from the other team to deny a general, even though I seriously doubt that that's going to be a lot of production put into that. We do have Nyreen with also a few chops here next to Puteoli, and I can't believe I actually did not, like in my mind over there with the iron, I can't believe I didn't make 1+1. Anyway, it is what it is. If you are seeing me, you don't care about iron because you never take it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, except if you're a Unifier and you actually need encampments. I do see Hanging Gardens coming up from Taiwan with Ancestral Hall from Xi'an. He's gonna try to get as many of these settles out as possible with that bonus. I would imagine he's also gonna want to delay these 2 settles until he actually finishes the Ancestral Hall, which is next turn. He does have this general here to the west side of Xi'an in a perfect position to chop that hill. That's gonna be a forest, and that's gonna give him more than enough production to finish the Ancestral Hall the same turn. We do have 7 population in Beijing, 4 in Xi'an, and 4 in Taiwan, with 2 more cities to get. He's gonna pop new builders whenever he's gonna put them down, and after he finishes his ancestral hall. And I'm pretty sure we're just a few seconds away from seeing this happening. Okay, some improvements. He got irrigation for some improvements on his wine tile. Also, you often know where they are. Iron is more random. Yeah, but to be honest, a lot of the times with the iron tiles, we've seen them actually prefer somehow the breathtaking appeal tiles, especially these ones between the mountains. And unfortunately, they take away from your options to get very, very good campuses. This would have been an amazing campus for him, a +5 with another +4 here next to Kume, which could have turned into, I would say, other bonuses here. Oh my god, this would have been just amazing. Unfortunately, he couldn't get campus technology before, and nobody told him about the iron. That is a bit unfortunate. Anyway, we do have, wait, oh, so he's not chopping Ancestral Hall. He doesn't, okay, he actually moved one more time. No, this one actually is just sitting there. Come on, you can get the city faster. He has sugar to improve, marble tiles to improve, some of those pearls to get in the coast as well. Come on, General, you can do it. I mean, I guess he does want to chop something that actually he has bonuses from his cards. Let's actually take a look at his cards. What is he working on right now? He's on urban planning, Corvée actually for the classic. Oh, he got it? No, somebody else got something else. Killayad put down a theater square. Whoa. Oh, that's Canada, right? Yeah, he's going for the big boy strategy here. Ancestral Hall coming up from Winnipeg, also Magnus in there. I do see harbors on the eastern coast, and Temple of Artemis is getting built in Ottawa. He's gonna get those amenities going, shining in the city of, or I guess making his people shine in the city of Ottawa. Wasn't there a song with shiny happy people or something? This is basically what Canada is gonna sing all of this game. Shiny happy people. Anyway, pink, I think was the pink. Wait, China is white, color is Canada. Yeah, there we go. REM, there we go. Nash 9 knows. There we go. REM. Addis Ababa is also gonna go for his audience chamber, and looking at this, there we go. General did finish his ancestral hall and still does not want to chop. He's preparing for something. What is he gonna chop? Okay, guys, this is the moment of truth. What is he gonna chop? Did he wait? The circle of shame. It's shame. Temple of Artemis, circle of shame. Who got it? Was it Zetian? No, I don't see no temple. Was it Addis Ababa? Oh, boom, Strokezy, got it. We got it. Oh, okay. So they're gonna take away Hanging Gardens and Temple of Artemis from Canada here. Okay. I mean, yeah. Don't mind if you do. Colosseum. Yeah. So who's gonna get Colosseum soon? Umax also, good evening, sir. Canada lost Artemis. Thank you for the info. Now we are 10 to 34, so we do need to take a look at their era options here. Golden Age options. Pen Brush and Voice Golden Age on Fkdn, 26 science with 22 culture, 24 gold a turn on 4 cities. China, we do have him getting his settlers out and a few galleys to start scouting out the coast. We do also need to see his harbors on the east side getting ready. We do have Changsha being settled, so of course the economy can go through here and flood both nations with so much more gold. We do have also the first spy in Shendu getting out, and I do see he's putting down a campus here between the next to the mountains. There's a volcano. You see, the volcano actually read the mind of Daniel, and he saw there's no aggression. He's a peaceful person. He doesn't want to go to war. And well, we're gonna need to see the changing behavior of this one volcano, Petku. Wow, Petku, the Mount Petku over here is he gonna change when the reveal of Canada is gonna happen, and also we're gonna see some units fighting here. Hola, God, thank you so much for the follow, sir. And I gotta say, guys, we got one more follower to go, and we're getting to 6,900. Who's gonna be the 6,900? Come on, I mean, that's a prize in itself. 6,900 follower. Stop. Oh my God, wait. Did you just cheat the system? Oh my God, is this 69? And wait, I know you're following. What is going on? He doesn't want to bless him with his lava, or is it waiting for the campus to be built? Yeah. Oh, there we go. 6,900. 6,900. Let's go, boys. Can we get to 7,000 until the end of the year? We might. Does Australia have a PL bonus in BBG? Yes, plus Art 360. That is one of his powerful things. Also, once Chengdu claims the volcanic tile, it starts to yeah, I guess it is what it is. Now, okay, wave of settlers also coming out from China, or one more settlers coming out from China. It does seem like he's starting to roll in the admirals, and he does see that Canada is also starting to make some admirals alongside Scythia. That means they are definitely coastal, and they're gonna need to figure out where they are. They do probably know a bit of information. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, they do know where there's no land, right? They know about this. Like all of this region over here could be Canada or Babylon. They know about a bit of Babylon's territory, so this should be Canada right here. There is no other region that would allow Canada to be. I mean, you know, like all of this south and east. We do have also the 5th city of Rome getting out, and I do see he's starting to upgrade his legions. He has another 2 legions to upgrade in Ravenna. 3 legions to upgrade in Ravenna. Also, can take a stab at Kumasi, while Malm does have his generals. I do see a general on Nyreen. Hannibal Barca has been recruited. And looking at this, we do have actually all of the generals being recruited. And by the looks of it, Trung Trak has been recruited by China, and Burica by China. He got all of them. He's gonna get... I guess he's gonna get the military engineer to make some roads. Now we do need to take a look at Strokezy with his monumentality golden age, 13 science and 29 culture, 48 faith, a turn of very strong entering the monumentality phase here. And we got temples from Harar, and I do see some horses are also getting out of his cities, protecting his holy sites from the Sabun Kipidums. We gotta see if SunBro is actually gonna want to put a bigger, stronger unit in the choke points over here to stop any kind of attack from Strokezy. Now, of course, he's also putting down the harbors in the south so he can get the connections to his allies over here in the Southern Ocean. I'm pretty sure they're gonna make a lot of gold because of this. Neo DD, thank you, Neo DDY, thank you so much for the follow, sir, and welcome. Kumasi, yeah, Kumasi is Ziltek, good evening, sir. Kumasi might not survive. Kumasi is a very big point of conflict over here between Nyreen and the Malm.
GNSL has joined the round table.
Hamza GNSL, thank you so much for the follow, sir. Let me actually click on YouTube here. Hello there, Ure, good evening, sir. Also, Hatman, how are you doing, sir, tonight? Good evening, good evening. Daniel B, good evening, sir. And wait, you're watching on Twitch and YouTube at the same time? Oh my God. I mean, I guess I can only thank you, sir. It is, yeah, it is what it is. I'm just going to go ahead and like the stream before he starts yelling at us. Oh my God. I mean, I'm not, oh, okay. I'm not yelling, man. I'm I'm asking. Anyway, coming to that point of Fatman, if you don't mind, if you like the content and you're watching it from YouTube, take a second over there and click that like button. Thank you so much. Not to mention, of course, subscribe to the channel. Much appreciated. Thank you. Let's actually see. Pingala establishing 3 turns in Kume. We do have an Nyreen with a pen Russian voice golden age, 266 military, but I gotta say he's starting to lag a little bit behind Malm here. With Malm already getting quite a few units to smash down Kumasi's defenses. He did manage to get 36 science with 52 culture. I'm pretty sure not a lot of production, but it's definitely enough. 50 production on Malm. We got 19 on 69. I mean, I guess this exploding volcano makes the difference here. We do have General also with 15 science and 29 culture. He has pen brush and voice golden age and has like 5 cities. He's starting to get the army of settlers out of his nation here, with another 3 settlers getting out of his main cities and moving towards the northeast and east over here. Now getting his commercials, getting his traders out. I do see he's improving his resources so he gets his people happier, but there will be a limit of how many amenities they can actually acquire per continent. It's only 4 per continent possible, max possible. Of course, that doesn't take into account the coastal resources around the territory, and if you are lucky to have like pearl tiles or whale tiles or something, turtles, it will be good. Otherwise, not going to be that nice. He's going to rely on Rome to actually get him some extra amenities. Also, I'm pretty sure Strokezy will need to keep on settling to the east side so he gets on the second continent of Baltica and improve some resources here for his teammates, not only for himself. We do have another religion here, Zoroastrianism, or choral music with the culture getting out of his shrines and temples. Ethiopia is going to get quite a bit of a culture boost from this. He's on 42 right now. And lay ministry is going to give him the extra faith for the holy with the extra culture on the theater squares. A bit unfortunate that lay ministry is not actually adjacency. It would be quite nice to be adjacency. But anyway, let me push also the buttons here for the managed prediction. We do need to see who will win today. It's going to be a choice between La Steak Company, which is of course LSC, or Team 2, which I can only put Team 2. Start the prediction up. We got 30 minutes to put the points in, and I gotta say, you might actually want to take your time, analyze what's going on in the game, and then put the points in. Let's do the same thing also on YouTube over here. Give me a second so I can actually click on buttons and start the Q&A, start the poll. Who will win, La Steak Company or Team 2? Okay, there we go. Start a poll. Let's see if YouTube and Twitch are gonna synchronize their opinions today. Now, also, give me a second. to scroll down and put the setup on my screen over here properly. I'm so sorry, it takes a little bit of time. I do need to get good at this. Anyway, we do have Kumasi being taken down. Looks like it's raised to the ground, and Malm is going to get a free builder from it. I do see that SunBro with 22 science and 33 culture does have 5 cities, getting his next settlers out, and he is starting to get the Colosseum in 9 turns from a Shuna, where he does have Governor of Magnus and the possibility to chop quite a few of those tiles. I gotta say, he doesn't have an amazing amount of fields in that city center, and unless he actually is gonna go for something like a quick industrial, he's not gonna have that much production. We do have him with possibility to get more culture from each of his cities after he finishes the Colosseum and get the amenities in his city centers that are around 6 tiles of that wonder. We got some new theater squares also getting out from his side. I do see he did choose to go for audience chamber, not going ancestral hall, even though he does have quite a bit of territory to keep on settling to the east side or to the west side. We do need to see what will happen with Ethiopia being to the northwest, and of course how is he gonna try to get the advantage for his teammates. Xpli with 11 science and 29 culture. He's on the coast, 41 gold a turn. It's pretty good for a 4-city Scythia at the beginning of the game. Finished up a lot of harbors and getting his campuses going. We do have him with a lot of science potential over here.
Brody Butthead.
Brody Butthead, thank you so much for the prime, sir. Thank you. We do have quite a few galleys also getting out of his cities, and he did manage to acquire Gaius Julius as an admiral to get the form of a fleet option. We do need to see if he's gonna manage to scout out his opponent over here, because as you can see, Fkdn is getting his units as close to the borders of Canada as he can to see what's going on. So they cannot see past this, but then we do have China here that is seeing. Check this out. No, he's not seeing anything. He didn't move here. Okay, is he gonna move here and start seeing this? He should be seeing like this. He should be seeing this, right? Like just the tip. He should be seeing the tip. Oh my god, and he still has movement and he did not move. He's moving back. Oh, I guess he knows anyway. Anyway, it is what it is. And we got another donation getting in. Let me actually see what happened with the donation. Who donated? Who is the awesome person that actually donated to the Civ Give 2023? We got another. Yo, it's not possible to change the donation value from 10. It's possible to others. Is there something you can change? Whoa, you cannot donate more than 10? What? Okay, give me a second. People, I don't know how to do that, but I guess we will see. Overview. Anyway, I guess I'm gonna need to take a look at it tomorrow, man, because I'm gonna lose a bit of time to take a look at it. Thank you so much for pointing out. It's definitely on my to-do list. We do have Killayad also getting that extra settler, the 6th one actually, to the southwest of Otao, after he did manage to get his religion rolling. He has quite a bit of faith to use, 34 faith per turn with 13 science and 22 culture, starting to bank on those writer points. 2 point, well, I guess he does have 2.3 a turn, while Ethiopia is on 3.4, not that big. I do see he got hit in Winnipeg by something. I would imagine a flood came through and destroyed the farms there, and of course took out a little bit of the health of Winnipeg. Quebec City also getting Magnus in with a granary inside there. He does have his builders ready to chop and trying to get the pyramids in the city of Montreal. We do need to see how this is gonna evolve, because yes, Nyreen is starting to push through Vietnam's units, and he does do quite a bit of damage against the horses of Vietnam. You can see these legions are quite strong against anything that Vietnam puts on the battlefield right now. That legion doesn't even have general bonus and it's doing this much. Yeah, we do have Vietnam also getting ready for the upcoming war with a few more of these barracks, and he's trying to get archers out. Of course, the Voitians will need to come onto the battlefield to settle the score here, while we do have Malm on 35 science and 54 culture. Looks like Nyreen is starting to catch up with 25 and 37. He did put 2 of these campuses down, one a +3 and another +3 over here. He finished one, the other one is getting out in 2 turns, and he's gonna have the ability to put in the card so he gets the double points. of adjacency. Another settler from Puteoli. I do want to see where he's going to settle that. Is he going to, I guess he's going to keep on settling the coast to the northeast because he doesn't have anywhere to go anywhere else, right? Unless he decides to send the safety settler from now to Ethiopia, which I think it's kind of a mistake. He's going to put cities in the north, and he's going to actually incentivize Xpli over here to get there. And also, good day, Heinig Dave. Thank you so much, sir. What do we have here? Captain Diabetes. Do new natural wonders have their empire-wide bonuses, or are they disabled in multiplayer? New natural wonders have their empire. They have their. I do not think right now there is any wonder, especially the new ones from Mirabilis or something wonders that are affecting the game too much with empire bonuses. So no, I would say the answer to that is they disabled it. Now what turn is it? Can't see over the donors. We got 41 Brody Barhead, and I'm sorry about this. It looks like that was the overlay that they gave me, so yeah, it is what it is. It's not like I can actually change it that much. Also, oh my god, you guys did it again. What did you do over here? Oh my god, you did it again. Give me a second, I need to read out what happened with the dono. The dono, we got another dono. Let's see. Hello, sir. Oh, look, Hello, sir did actually manage to do 25. Thank you so much, sir. So it's not, I don't know how you did it or you didn't do it, but Hello, sir, if you can tell me how you did it, I would be so thankful. Thank you so much, sir, for the 25 gifts for the kids of Gamers Outreach over there, for the charity event of Gamers Outreach, which will send those to the kids in hospitals. I gotta say, one of the big things is, from what I understand, they will try as much as possible to send the equipment to the location of the streamers, or around the location of the streamers. So wherever they might be in the world, they're going to try to send them there. And that's one of the reasons we actually need to get to 50,000, because well, some are closer and some are far away, which actually makes me feel bad because I'm probably the furthest away one, and I'm pretty sure shipping costs are going to be a problem, and I'm sorry about that. But it would be amazing, of course, you can imagine, to actually get to go to help somebody in my country over here, with my efforts being done across the seas. It's just mind-boggling. It's amazing. It is what it is. To be honest, I didn't even imagine that was a possibility, but they did show it as a possibility, and we're gonna need to see if that actually happens. That is gonna be amazing. Anyway, we do have campuses getting up from Xpli as well. He's trying to get in that science, and I'm pretty sure he's going to want to get Caravel technology pretty soon. Xpli is also getting his bronze working and recorder history in one. I would imagine we're going to see some industrial zone being put down. A lot of apprenticeship enjoyers over here all over the place, so they can get the extra production on their mines. And I do see Fkdn is going to get the connection city, the canal city, from the eastern, from the inner seas, the inner ocean to the western ocean. He did, wait a second, did he scout or did he didn't scout? He still doesn't see. He never actually moved on the crab tile. You see, he never discovered the crab tile. If he would have discovered the crab tile, I'm pretty sure he would have seen that little bit of a line over there of his opponent's borders. Tastefully named. Hello there, sir. A spy never needs levels to do listening polls, but based on the level, or if gain sources was done, it will increase how much visibility bonus you gain. Plus. Also, Ziltec, what is the China production? We got General here with 101 production. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty big. What, 50% over the next one up? And we do have Nyreen here also with 83 production next to Malm's 79. It looks like Malm with his 6 city put down, he's starting to keep to get a little bit more production going. And I would imagine he shouldn't be that far away from getting his Voichians, getting an army of archers also he can upgrade from. And I do see another city state has been taken down, which begs the question, which was it? Not Montreal, it was Bandar Brunei. Bandar Brunei, the single city state in the game with commercial bonuses, is gonna be taken down over here. I believe they donate gaming systems to hospitals. Yes, exactly. Cool Whip, what are they donating? So give me a second, I think it's much easier to show you. Give me a second. I'm sorry. This is important. So basically, we do have the go-kart from Gamers Outreach, which is a portable video game kiosk built specifically for hospitals. You're gonna get an all-in-one for the hospital. You can move it everywhere, and of course move it from a bed to the other. The kids don't need to stress that much, but I'm pretty sure they're definitely gonna want one of these, right? And I guess you do have like storage bin, 24-inch. We got a hospital grade power strip, and like everything is made for the hospital. And I do believe they have other stuff over here, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna go for the go-karts, or that is at least what I heard and what was done last year. The go-karts went to the hospitals. We actually had quite a few amazing pictures over there. I couldn't share anything because I wasn't there in America and Canada where they did send these go-karts, but we did have some amazing pictures with Lumbago, with White and Nerdy visiting hospitals and seeing these in action over here. As you can see what's going on. Yeah, it is epic, man. It is amazing. So that's one of the reasons I was so happy to actually take part of the charity event over here. We did switch a few charities, if I'm not mistaken, during the years, but it looks like this is the second year with the Gamers Outreach. Give me a second. Okay, there we go. We do have more campuses getting out from Malm, and yes, now he does have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these archers ready to upgrade into Voicians. I do see legions are chopping more stuff over here. Very good at Nyreen. Did remember he actually has an extra chop on the legions and doesn't need all the time builders to improve stuff, or chop stuff, not improve stuff. We do have him with more commercials for his economy, and I do see he has 3 more settlers getting out of his cities. That's I gotta say that is very courageous of Nyreen getting these settlers exactly at the timing of Vietnam's Voicians. I'm pretty sure he knows it's very, very close to upgrading those Voicians. And we do have also 9 more turns until the classical era ends and the medieval era starts. We're gonna need to see how the bonuses will change, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna need to keep on watching the era score screen to see who is gonna manage to get the next golden age and who's not. Oracle is getting built in the city of Taiwan in General's cities, and I do see he did actually put down quite a few of these theaters, because 2 of them. Okay, 2 of them, and he does have, of course, Oracle getting built in the Pingala city. He's gonna get so many more points for great writers and merchants. Wait, this is from another city. This is from Beijing. And this is the commercial of Taiwan. Okay, so he's gonna get merchants with generals and writers. Okay. Let's see. Fkdn did go for God of War and Plunder as a Pantheon, and he's gonna get more admiral points. Probably one of the reasons he's actually getting 12.6 great admiral points a turn. We do have him with settler moving forward towards Canada, and I gotta say, wait, does he see loyalty? He sees loyalty. Oh, so pepega. He sees the loyalty. Oh my god, I totally forgot to open up the lens, but there we go. He sees the loyalty. The -20 is here coming up from Canada, and I'm pretty sure his cities are way too far away to press something here. He does need to be careful exactly because of the loyalty pressure. Put the city in neutral loyalty. Now we do have Themistocles also ready here. Hano the Navigator, only a few galleys if he is trying to actually bomb rush his opponent with some cannibals. We don't have that many of them. Anyway, cartography in 3 turns here, and I do see Divine Right is also getting discovered in 4 since they're very close to getting the necessary era score for the next golden age. You can imagine they do want to get to the next tier governments also. And I did notice another donation over here. Oh, is that the Beasley? Oh my god. Oh, that is the Beasley. Thank you so much, sir, for the 10 for the charity event. Thank you so much. Much appreciated, sir. I do hope it's gonna be amazing for the kids. And I do hope we're actually going to manage to reach our goal to this session, because last session we did go a little bit too much. We went like, I don't know, 75,000 or 100,000 or something, and we didn't manage to acquire like 47 or something. We were very close to, I would say 50,000. We got some industrial zones in Babylon, and I do see he is using Moksha with Magnus and Pingala in the northwestern cities, getting a few settlers going, but I gotta say he doesn't really have that many more cities. He only on 5 cities. He actually struggled quite a bit to get these settlers out and put down his building blocks, the initial building blocks. One of the sacrifices that he did make is to build the Colosseum in the city of Eshuna, and of course he chopped quite a few tiles for it, and we do have it finished, and he's getting those extra amenities for his citizens to be very, very happy. Plus 6 ecstatic citizens over here in the lands of Babylon, with new settlers getting out and about and trying to put his cities on the coast here. And looks like SunBro will have the opportunity to do some shenanigans against Nyreen with some boats, while I'm pretty sure we will see a rush over here from Fkdn going against Scythia and Canada at the same time. Remember, he could actually take out 1, 2, 3. I would say realistically he could take out 1, 2, 3, 4 cities, and of course Ottawa is a capital, so it's not going to be raised, but these others can really be raised and hurt Scythia and Canada at the same time. And we do need to see if they're going to manage to get the gold for him, while Nyreen did not manage to stomp any of the opponent's cities. He didn't get that goal going, but he is starting to put quite a few more cities on the map, and as you can see, he's even a forward settling Vietnam. Wow, non-freshwater forward settle from Nyreen. I mean, this is yeah, this is very flexing. This is basically going to your opponent's house in the morning and trying to flex in front of his window while he's waking up, you know. Oh my god, can you imagine? Like, who would do that? At least the kids can play games in their time of need. Yes, exactly, that's the whole point, I believe. Let me actually take a look, because I did hear another ping. We got another ping, and it is Natro for the kids. Let's go. Thank you so much for the 10, much appreciated, sir. Let's switch back. Every time I do this, I do need to click like 4 more buttons to do this. Yes. Did I miss anything? I don't think I actually missed anything. By the way, on YouTube chat, if you're wondering what we're talking about the charity event that will happen, the Civ6 that will happen in 2 weeks. I will link it over here in the chat, the Civ show with the Civ6 2023, and it's going to be an event in which we try to gather as many funds as possible for the charity of the Gamers Outreach, which will get those carts, the go-karts for the kids, for the kids in hospitals, the kids in need. Let me also put up and share the link to the dono. I think we can get it there, but let me be sure about this. There's a copy donate to, there we go, and share it in YouTube chat. There we go. Actually, I should put it in the description. That is my bad. I guess it's an ongoing process of how to fix this. We do have Wojciech getting out from the side of Malm, and yes, he's going to need to get some courses alongside them, so they will be stronger. He does have 63 science with 70 culture, and I do see he's managing to get 49 out of 51 points of Vela score. Not that big. He just went over the threshold for normal. Now we do have Wojciech also with the ability to do much more damage against the legions, but they do need to 5-shot them or 6-shot them. It's still not going to be that easy to go through this, especially since Nyreen is bunkering down and getting some citadels over here, or forts, or they're called, the Roman forts, right? And building a line of legions, a double line of legions, is going to give him enough support to withstand quite a few hits here. If he does manage, and he will have the opportunity to get also Torto's promotion, which is going to get an extra plus 10 defense on his units against ranged units. We got also Stonehenge getting out from Puteoli. That's going to give him the opportunity to get a religion, while I guess we're going to need to see what kind of religion he's going to try to get. I would imagine something with Zen meditation sprinkled in. We do need to see this. This is probably the most important thing in the game happening right now, even though, yes, we do have another attack from Vietnam, like upgrading his units against Rome. They're basically looking at each other, they're testing each other, measuring each other up. It doesn't really look like they're gonna run towards each other, you know what I mean? Like, no sparks will fly here. We're gonna have the city settled in a few turns. We're gonna have a few more hits from the Wojciechs, a few promotions from the Wojciechs, but no meaningful action, you know. And now on the other side, Fkdn is gonna want to push his opponent with everything he has, and the big thing is to get to attack 24 to 20 strength cities, not to mention these 30s of Canada when they are weak. Basically, he wants to catch them when they're weak, and the biggest question is, can they figure this out? They do not know where China is. I gotta say, if China knows where Canada is, nobody knows where China is. Neither China's. They do not know what's going on here, how the land looks, and so on and so forth. And I believe this is a very big problem. They couldn't get their scouts behind that, and because they don't have the information to actually make reliable choices, unfortunately, as you can see, they might actually end this game with a Pikachu face, because, well, yeah, Fkdn is gonna upgrade so many boats. Fkdn here is gonna need a goal from his teammates. I'm pretty sure he actually got mercenaries. He does have 58 culture return with 64 science, is not bad, and I do see he has 182 gold in the bank. They will probably get at least 6 boats upgraded with the wave he has right now, if not even more. And he did manage to acquire Zenki as an animal, which is a renaissance giving bonus admiral. We do have Anno the Navigator for an extra boat, I believe. Yeah, naval unit with an extra +2 melee, and I do see so many more galleys are coming in. So many more galleys. While I gotta say, his opponents are not really doing galleys like Xpli over here. Yeah, this is information warfare at its best, by the way. This is amazing. This is amazing. Like, the lack of information on one side is generating this opportunity on the other side. Give me a second. End the prediction. Oh, wait, what? Why? Last Day Company versus 2? Why? We don't know yet if they win. What do you mean? Oh, Simon, thank you so much for the 50. Much appreciated, sir. For the donor. Much appreciated, sir. Did I mislink something? Anyway, it is what it is. We do have campuses from Chengdu, and I do see lighthouses from Longxi. I do want to double check something really quickly over here. Okay, there we go. I don't see this, I don't see this, I don't see this, but I do see these. Okay, they are 8 turns out. Okay, let's see. Xpli mathematics in 1. I mean, that's very far away. And Killayad is going construction. I mean, they're not even close to like knights or something. This is gonna be bad. This is gonna be, and the cannibals just got promoted, so they're not gonna get the opportunity to attack their opponents right here, right now. Yeah, that is very rough. That is very rough. And I gotta say, you gotta cover your eyes, guys, because next turn we're gonna see all of the action happening very quick. We're gonna see all of those trade routes feasted upon. They're gonna all get into the Chinese settles, and then we're gonna see those cities being smashed to smithereens. We do have harbors getting out from Kuxian, while he is getting another wave of cannibals being trained over there, moved to the front line and being promoted. We're gonna see how they're gonna pad those armor points and get everything he needs to take down so many cities of his opponents. Looking at the tech side here, we do have mathematics finished for Xpli. He still needs buttress and he needs cartography, while on the other side we do have Killayad going for bronze working and divine right. Butterstotch, this is 1049, sir. GG in 5 minutes. Butterstotch is calling it out. I mean, that's about the time that the prediction did stop. Also, that China attacks looks amazing. China, yes, this attack is amazing. We do have Putoli also getting the campuses in 2 turns here, and I do see knights are getting out of his cities. As you can see, the Voicians cannot break through the Legion line effectively, and I do see this Legion did get a promotion. It's the Tortoise promotion. Now these Voicians with the level 1 can do 55 against the Legion 64. Still needs at least 4-5 shots to take it down, and of course that Legion is still gonna get some health back every turn. Now we do need to see the other units getting out of of the cities of Nyreen. And of course, we do need to take a look, a quick peek at the gold generation. Doesn't seem like there's a big discrepancy between the two teams, but I gotta say, Malm over there with 0 gold doesn't stand out nicely. But I guess all in all, it's fine. The biggest problem is what's going on the coast over here with a much better timing on the cannibals. It looks like Fkdn is going to manage to push through his opponent's cities very quickly. I do have to mention these cities can only be hit once by one boat, and he doesn't have frigates to actually hit them from the other side. He will need to last move these and do as much damage as he can. I'd also see that we do still have quite a few chops available for Scythia. He's starting to get his galleys out, also pulling down the Great Lighthouse. There's a race going on for the World Congress, for the next era, and I do see Fkdn got his golden age, Strokezy got his golden age. We do have 52-52. The first attacks is going on. Halifax is getting hit, and I gotta say, this is one of those moments when yeah, Canada is feeling the sting. All of these trade routes getting out. Well, let's actually take a look what's changing over here. Boom, another 10 gold per 10 taken away from Xpli. Like, if this goes on, they're gonna have a very hard time getting the gold for those cannibals. Of course, pillaging copper, pillaging some crabs may be an opportunity. We do need to see if they have mazes to get out, and of course pad those numbers. Now, we do have also a spy from China in the city of Pazerik. He's getting those extra diplomatic, extra diplo points. One, I'm pretty sure he will need to plug in one in Canada. We do have him with a new wave of cannibals getting out, and he's sprawling them towards the north, so he takes out as many Scythian units as possible before they have a chance to get into their big brother nation. The cartography in 3 turns here for Xpli, with the mercenaries in 3 as well. Looks like he has 3 turns to keep his navy alive, so he can get some of his own boats out. At the moment, I find it extremely unlikely that's actually going to happen. Now, it looks like Halifax is also trying to get a builder out. That city still needs to be hit by 2 times. And while I do see Ottawa is getting ancient walls, that's just going to delay the inevitable. I'm pretty sure China is going to want to get his own frigates. In 5 turns, he has square rigging, while we got all of these 3 teammates going for Niter. Look how this is. They know that Fkdn is going to fight in a 2 versus 1 war, in 1 versus 2 war against his opponent. They want to give him as much niter as possible and as much gold as they can, so he can upgrade everything he needs to win the war. It's everything for this move right here. Taking out 2 opponents, the simmers of their opponent's team, you can imagine it's going to be gold for them. Now we do have Malm also trying to push in with the Voicians. Also, these legions do not seem to have the strength necessary to push back into the Voicians. Nyreen is getting his new units out, the Knights, which will have a bit more flexibility to attack into those units. Looking at the era score screen, Nyreen is also 2 points out from getting his golden age. While I do believe he didn't actually get a boat out, he's going to try to get one from Dure Corton with the chop of a legion. Very nice use of a legion there, I gotta say. I like. Now we got General 6452. Looks like SunBro is also 62-63. He has 1 point missing. Xpli 52-54. Halifax is going down. Ottawa is getting attacked. The walls are slowly dwindling. We got the boats of Scythia also taken down. While I do believe he doesn't know exactly how many cannibals are coming against him. Maybe he can take a guess. 800 military from Fkdn, and still some of his boats are remaining in his main cities. Getting a wave of quadrims for all of his cities. He's putting every little bit of effort from his whole empire to deal with the Scythian threat. Wait, did he just chop another galley in that, or was it a trader? I really hope it was a trader and not a galley. But anyway, I guess it doesn't matter anymore. Yeah, killer move over here. Killer move. Zetian needed to go straight to cannibals. If you don't know, you have to assume the enemy will cannibal timing hit you. Yes, Gimpy, I totally agree with you. Nico 19M also calling out the CC soon. Eliopsim, good evening, sir. It could be a good move at the end of the turn. Yeah. Even Rome has harbors. They could just not be paying full attention. Scythia herself has 2 admirals. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Fkdn definitely knew about this. I'm very surprised. I guess they underestimated how the land looks or something. They thought it's going to take more time. They thought they're going to need the economy or something like that. So totally underestimated the threat. And I totally agree with Gimpy. You have to assume in a lot of these situations the worst will happen. And the worst being, your opponent will get to caravels. You know, faster than you. Yeah. It was a galley. MNC, it was a galley. So it was a galley being chopped here. Oh, that's a stacking. I guess it's a scream, so nobody cares about the stacking anymore. We do have Generals about to be hit by the caravels, and yes, both of those galleys are probably gonna die. Oh my god, and he's getting another galley there. Why is he getting another galley? I guess it is what it is. Maybe he got triggered. It might happen. Anyway, we do have Fkdn with quite a few units that are just standing around here, and I'm pretty sure they would be much more useful to take out the remaining fleet of Scythia to the north, and of course try to push these cities into a blockade so you can wait for frigates to come and take them down. Halifax is gonna be raised to the ground, and Canada did lose one city, while we do have the quadrims, and I do see the caravel doing some damage against the Ottawan city center. He still has quite a bit of wall strength to go through. We do have Xpli also trying to run away with his Scythian boats, galleys towards the northwest, while he is what, 1 turn away? He's 1 turn away from getting cartography and 1 turn away mercenaries. Next turn he will have a few galleys to upgrade, but definitely not enough to push back China. To push back such a numerous fleet from China, you would need at least 8 to 9 boats, 8 to 10 boats actually, I should say. So China has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12 caravels upgraded. You're definitely going to need 8 to 10. Definitely going to need 8 to 10. And also good positioning to defend yourself. You cannot defend these 1 tiles. You just cannot defend them. Now, unless you put like bombards on the coast or trebuchets or whatever. Who has bombards at this point? Trebuchets, right? You cannot help it. What they can do is, of course, delay the inevitable, and that's what he's trying to do. Did he just delete everything in Generalus? Oh my god, he actually deleted like 3 galleys from Generalus. Yeah, he deleted all the galleys. Yeah, there we go. MNC calling it out. Yeah. Tastefully named is saying it's not that obvious that China is going to Irel war just because you can't see her. Obviously, it's a gamble, but many players would assume China is looking to get big and do the same simming they are doing. It's just a gamble they lost this time. China's coastal tiles allowed, and we got a GG being called out. Team 2, undefeated. Undefeated and unbelievable. Fkdn manages to push through the victory. Strokezy over there trying to get as many points for them as possible, with Ethiopia snatching those wonders from his opponents. And we had on the front line Nyreen going right in the face of his neighbor and saying, "Stop, those cities are mine." Victory. Unbelievable. Unbelievable what happened over here. I gotta say, very quick moves in succession turned this game. The lack of information made such a beautiful play. Wow. Okay, I do not know if they're gonna have a post-game chat. I would imagine there's gonna be a post-game chat, but let me actually take a look. Also, R360 throwing a curveball over here. When is Team 2 versus COC? I understand there's something going on there. I do not know, and even if I knew, I do not really want to spread drama around. But Team 2 versus COC seems like it's kind of a no-go. For some reason, they don't play with each other. Anyway, this is so unbelievably random. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, TCAF. It is. I don't know. It works. I mean, I was trying to explain to MJK how you fix the pin bug, and yes, it is. I mean, it's so weird. You actually need to get another Steam account, share your Civ to the Steam account, play Civ from that other Steam account so you fix the bug. I don't know, it's so weird. Anyway, exactly, that's the point of training. That's why you want these no pressure type of games, so you can actually learn, right? Learn from lessons. Let's see if they're in any chat. I have no idea. Are you guys in any voice comms? I don't see them. Okay. Let's see on CPL. Maybe that is CPL. We got quite a few players. But anyway, if they don't, it is what it is. It was a training game, so I guess, you know. Okay. Julius says, no, they're not. So there we go. No post-game chat this time. Thank you so much for everything. I do want to say much appreciated for the donations towards the charity of the Civ give. The Gamers Outreach over there is going to need to reach out and help the kids in need, and you are the hero. I do hope we're also going to see each other in the next stream. I do believe it is going to be on Wednesday or Thursday. Tomorrow I'm going to need to take a little bit of a day off, especially at the evening time on my time, because I do have a celebration to go to. One of my friends makes another year on the board. Thank you so much for everything. Much appreciated for the follows, for the subs. Also, thank you so much for the support of the stream. Thank you, YouTube. Much appreciated for, of course, the likes, the comments, and you guys being great over there. I do hope we're also going to see each other in the next streams. Don't forget to click that like button, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to the channel to get all of the notifications. If you do want to take a look at my schedule, I do have it displayed on my Discord. You can use the exclamation mark Discord in Twitch chat, or take a look at the video description down below in YouTube. Give me a second so I can open up the screen so you can see what I see. So over here you will have these channels, upcoming games, where I do try to make it per week, announcements per week, and you're going to have the different tournaments with the different games that we're going to follow. And always I do update the next game that is going to be streamed over here in a channel dedicated to it. Thank you so much for everything. This concludes the stream for tonight, and I do hope you're going to have some great time with Civilization 6 games. Bye bye bye.